Devcon. Devcon is one of those obscure characters that no one really knew until this figure came out. And then after he came out, people remembered how obscure he was. It's funny because this character was also named Devcon, and I'm sure most people forgot this character was even in Dark of the Moon. So, unfortunately, this character just has a track record of being unforgettably obscure. He turns into this blue glorified pen. If you showed this to some random bystander, they probably wouldn't tell you what it's supposed to be. But the paint separation between the blue, red and silver really make Devcon quite photogenic. He also shares some aspects with Studio Series Blurr, as seen by the bottom, but he's different enough that you wouldn't recognize it. Although his engineering isn't really that clever, because when you position a figure like this, you can clearly see where the robot is. He's basically just laying down, but it's acceptable for what this figure is. Not every Transformer has to make sense. Here is Devcon with Blurr, and Blurr is way softer in colors, and there are some added parts to make it seem like a vehicle. But this really goes to show how creative the team at Hasbro are. You would never guess these two shared any parts. It's good to know there's more than one use for this mold. If you have issues with the Blurr mold, then you'll probably be satisfied with the issues Devcon has fixed. But we'll talk more about that when these chuckleheads get into their robot modes. Devcon comes with 3 accessories. 2 of them are thrusters and the other one is a blaster. These can attach to the vehicle to make it make more sense. If this makes sense to you, I mean, it makes sense as to why he'd need them. He's a bounty hunter after all, like Lockdown but nicer. Here is their Evo Fusion gimmick, in my opinion. This pulls off the gimmick slightly better than some others, because its guns attached to other guns. Now let's get Devcon transformed. There's something so gorgeous about the way this man looks. The color of blue they used is so apparent, and mixed with that glimmering silver, it makes this guy stand out so much. They really gave this guy as much paint as they could have. You don't see this treatment in many Studio Series figures. So it's great to see it here, for an obscure character, no less. Oh, and he's extremely posable. Since he doesn't have any vehicle kibble, Devcon is as articulate as you can get. I suppose this makes up for years of being obscure. You get one of the best figures to come out recently, in my opinion. But my favorite part about this is how it lets you do some dynamic poses with him. And you don't have to worry about him falling over because he's got relatively steady feet. Oh, and did I mention no kibble? That's something Mr. Blurr over here could learn from his predecessor. Wow, these do not look the same at all. Due to his transformation, Devcon has the Kingdom Cyclonus effect, where his hands can flip into blasters, which is useful for when he is disarmed and has nowhere to go. He can blast his way to absolute freedom, like the awesome bounty hunter he is. His transformation is fun and addicting. I can see him being one of those you keep on your desk when you need something to fidget with. And since he's got ports all over his body, you can arm him up and make him the poster child for your weaponizer gimmicks. I got mine at Target for $25. And I feel like it's worth it, even when it's accomplishing. And if you need something to add to your collection, he's a perfect fit. Because they probably won't tackle Devcon again anytime soon. I can't wait to see which obscure character they dig up next, and I'll be sure to get them. Because I love when the Transformers people break away from the usual characters and give us someone different. Like Crasher. I mean, I sure wasn't expecting this one.